Welcome back to the channel, Crypto Tro. I am Crypto Tro, bringing you the latest and the greatest in cryptocurrencies. And today, man, I'm going to tell you why I'm now more bullish than ever on DeFi candles. So it's been a lot of things going on in DeFi candles, and I'm super bullish on it just because it is one of the best, well-rounded crypto games out there. Now, a lot of crypto games, I believe, are still, building, and we're gonna see a long time for that build. And I think DeFi Kingdoms, a lot of people want it to be built overnight, but that is not this type of game, man. You cannot make this type of game with an entire economy overnight. That is very hard to do. So when people or the naysayers talk about we still don't got PvP or PvE and things like that, I ask them, look at the biggest games that's out there, not just crypto games, but games in general. It takes these studios years to absolutely really build out a good project. We don't see what's happening behind the scenes. We just see the finished product. But in crypto gaming, it gives us the opportunity to see where a project starts and how it finishes. And I think a lot of people take that for granted. And a lot of people don't realize how complex these games are, especially when you try to include crypto and blockchain technology. So we're going to talk about that, price, and much more. But before we get into that, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on those notifications, man. I'm going to continue to bring DeFi Kingdoms content every chance I get because, like I said, it is one of my favorite crypto projects. And I gotta let you know too, I am not a financial advisor whatsoever. I just talk about the projects that I personally invest in or find interest in. So please, people, before you get into crypto, always consult with somebody, because although now might be the best times or one of the best times to start investing in crypto, you can also lose a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing. So please consult a financial advisor. And just word of advice, when investing in crypto, you want a dollar cost average, man. You want to find good projects that continue to build, that have communities, and you want a dollar cost average, not just put in a chunk at one time, but find some type of money or a set amount of money to put into these projects on the down cycles when it's in the red. On red days, man, we only want to buy in the red, and that's just one of the ways you can really compound at the cheapest prices, because you want to get in at the lowest prices possible to see as much appreciation as you would like. So please, people, before getting too deep into the crypto space, consult with a financial advisor. Now I done gave this spiel. Let's get straight into it. DeFi candles, baby. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about price starting out today. So right now, if you watch my videos, we are on coin market cap, and we can see DeFi candles is at 14 cents, up 1% on the day. So market cap is coming in at 10 million. We rank 767. Volume is down on the day, down 38%. We're coming in at 61,000. So although volume is down, I still love to see DeFi candles going up. Even though it's only 1%, there's still money to be made. And I love the price points we are at right now, because not over a month ago, man, a lot of people thought DeFi candles was dead once we saw that 10 cents price. Like, a lot of people was like, this might go under 10 cents. And I'm not saying it won't. I'm not saying, if prices drop as far as Bitcoin and all of these ETFs end up not getting passed, we might see, DeFi candles go below 10 cents. But I love to see the appreciation when everybody counted us out, man. And we see like how the community, it doesn't matter to the community, because we know the team is building and the game is really almost complete. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a lot of things you can do in the game. We got hero duels, and I know games that are similar to DeFi Kingdoms that only have those type of card duels, and those are based on, or pretty much what the game is based on. But DeFi Kingdoms already has duels, and it's giving us PvP coming very soon. And you would think, a lot of people would appreciate duels even more, or a lot of people will start talking or fudding about PvP while duels were out, just because, like I said, a lot of crypto games only have those type of card games. They don't have actual RPG or game similar to DeFi Kingdoms that's coming or trying to put out that PvP type of game. They're doing those card dueling games. And I'm not saying that's not a a good route to go because some people like those type of games, but DeFi Kingdoms is pretty much giving us the best of both worlds, that card type of game, and we still have PvP coming up. So price is at 14 cents. If you would have got in a month ago, you could have made at least 18%, man. So when Jewel hit 10 cents, you could have bought that 10 cents and made 18%, and that's very, very good if we just compare it to, any other type of asset class. Now, if we compare it to cryptos, the crypto people, you're gonna be like 18%, not nothing. But if you compare it to like the stock market, the overall appreciation yearly is about 8%. So you would have got in and beat that 8% and got in at 18 cent or 18 per and got that 18% rather, I mean. And that will be a good type of appreciation. Now, this is still so far from where I see DeFi Kingdoms going in the bull market, because I believe DeFi Kingdoms can easily hit $22 in a bull market again, and I'm going to let you know why. But like I said, 14 cents right now is looking very good. So right now we are on Doubt Radar now, and we can see DeFi Kingdoms is coming in ranked 21 and ranked 6 in game. So I love to see DeFi Kingdoms top 10 in games on Doubt Radar, and it's still one of the best crypto games according to Doubt Radar. So very, very bullish on that. And we see the 7-day DApp stats, 69K unique active wallets. So a lot of people are coming back into the game right now. Like, a lot of people are playing the game. I've been seeing the sentiment on Twitter change. Of course, we're still going to have those naysayers, the people who don't believe in DeFi Kingdoms, and that's in every project. You actually want to have those people, in my personal opinion, because if everyone's bullish, then it's either the bull market or their project is very, very shit. Like, I'm just being real. Like, if you don't want everybody to be bullish on your project, that's just crazy, because when sentiment is like that, you probably want to sell. But when people have the naysayers and people are down the project, that just means you're right where you want them, especially if that project continues to build out whatever they're talking about building. And DeFi Kingdoms is really building out this project. So shout out to Cujo. We see, man, has it been 8 days that fast? Wild time flies. 82,000 jewel burned in the last week. So almost 100,000 jewel burned in the last week. And we have an increase of 46,000 jewel locked on Clayton. And we have an increase of 304,000 on DFK. So want to see the show the burn, man. Even more jewel being burned. So the total jewel burned today is 1.7 million jewel, man. 1.7, almost 2 million jewel burned. And we know the market, or the max jewel in circulation, is 125 million. So love to see that in the bear market. Like, the deflationary jewel started to happen where they put out this information in the bear market. So just think about all that jewel being burned in the upcoming bull market. That's what I know I keep reiterating it. I know I keep saying it, but look at all that possible jewel being burned. Just imagine how much jewel being burned when more people come into this game and do all those transactions with all of those heroes. Some of the whales come back into the game and start doing transactions. There's going to be a lot of jewel burn. It might even be a supply crunch, just being real. Just because we already almost at 2 million jewel, and it just started. We didn't have the deflationary in the bull market. We didn't have a deflationary jewel in the bull market. So love to see almost 2 million jewel burn. And I think, like I keep saying, in the bull market, we will see, more jewel being burned, because more people will come into the game and more transactions will occur. Now, looking at the total lock jewel on Clayton, and we can see right now the total lock jewel on Clayton is right at 13 million jewels. So a lot of jewel being locked up, man. A lot of jewel being locked up. And it's very, very bullish, because these people are using the power-ups, getting that APR on the lock jewel. But not only that, it just takes more jewel out of circulation and helps price stay kind of steady. Like, we haven't seen too many big drops in DeFi Kingdoms, in my personal opinion, especially after the jeweler. Now, of course, when we started hitting that all-time high, people were going to sell, and we didn't have the jeweler, man, and we didn't have all these things to take even more jewel out of circulation. But now we got those things, and jewel is being taken out of circulation each and every day. And we can see on DFK chain, it's even larger. So on DFK chain, we have about 22 million Jewel locked on DFK chain. So that's just telling me people are actually playing the game. People are actually playing the game and using the power ups for their heroes to make their heroes even greater. And that's not only making their heroes greater, but that's helping Jewel cut off that crazy sell off, man. That's just making the sell off even more bullish just because you can't sell those jewels. And if you try to unlock it early, that's a burn as well. So that's even more jewel being burned. That's half if you try to unlock your jewel in a jeweler before the end date that you set, you're gonna burn 50% of that jewel. So that's even more jewel being taken out of circulation. So I love to see that. And a lot of people, like I tell them, jewel and DeFi kingdoms is an entire economy, man. It's not only one way or one play to make in this game. So we can see right now, the yellow egg is up 12% at 18 cents, and you can either sell that off to more jewel or more crystal or whatever the case might be, just depending on whatever strategy that you have. But you can sell that off, man, and that's very, very bullish because I always say I believe the future of crypto gaming will be online economies. Like, I believe projects will build entire economies with billions of dollars circulating in this economy, and you can find your own way to make money in that specific economy. And in DeFi Kingdoms, is multiple ways to do it. Like, I know people who have thousands of heroes and quests and sell off all of their items from questing and buy even more heroes. So they're building a hero army. Or people who make money from, summoning a lot of heroes and sell some of those heroes, or summoning mythics and selling those mythics. And that is also another way to see your appreciation. And I see, all of these different assets, and we can see how far they fell off in the bear market. But I do believe in the bull market, all of these projects or all of these items in the game will appreciate. And that's just my honest opinion, because if we zoom out, we see in January, the yellow egg was around like $2.50. So prices have dropped a lot, of course, but I do believe when more people come into the game or back into the game, they're gonna want to have all of these type of items. They're gonna want to quest. They're gonna hold these items. They're gonna want eggs, or they could just buy pets, but people are gonna have eggs, and it's just going to increase the price even more, in my personal opinion. So it's a lot of ways you can either hodl those items, hold them for and wait for appreciation, or you can sell them off and get even more heroes to get even more items. And I think that's probably one of my best strategies, or one of the strategies I'm looking at, is just really getting as many heroes as I can right now, and maybe offload them in the bull market and just have a certain set amount of heroes, because it does get kind of hard to quest all of your heroes when you hit the thousands of heroes, especially if you don't have a bot doing the quest for you. So that's one of my strategies I think I'm gonna do, is just continue to stack up on my heroes, and then offload them in a bull market, but making sure I'm getting all those items, man, making sure I'm getting all my heroes up to level 10 questing. And that's going to be another way to make money once you get in the bull market, because people are going to want to come in and they don't want to start at level 0 questing. They're going to want to start at that level 10 quest, just because it gets you more items and it makes you more profitable in the game. So it's going to be a premium for heroes that are questing or are able to quest those level 10 quests. So it's really so many ways in this game you can make money. And I think no matter what, right now in the bear market, if you continue to play the game, you're going to see appreciation no matter what strategy you are using, because all items will go up. I believe the floor prices of heroes will go up. And I believe, even crystal and jade will go up, in my personal opinion, because those are the utility tokens that you need to buy heroes, and people are going to want to buy those heroes, and that's going to lead to people buying crystal and jade. So that's my video for today, Crypto Tro. Just wanted to give you an update of why I'm now bullish more than ever on DeFi Kingdoms and Jewel. And a lot of things are happening in the ecosystem. A lot of ways to make money, a lot of ways to play the game. And that is what we want in a crypto game with the entire economy. So Crypto Tro, make sure you check out my DeFi Kingdoms playlist, man. I got a lot of videos going back from 2021 all the way up until now. So 2 years of videos from the start to right now. And we can see everything that happened within DeFi Kingdoms. I'm talking about from the migrate from Harmony to the DFK chain, from them talking bad about Frisky Fox when a lot of FUD was going on in the economy and in the project. A lot of people were trying to put it down, but DeFi Kingdoms continues to rise above it all and build out in this bear market. So, Crypto Tro, that's my video for today. I'm out of here.